What's going on, YouTube? All right, we're back with another LEDs and bags video. Today we're introducing the Custom Dynamics plug and play curved license plate kit. Now this kit coincides with a mounting bracket as well. So this will get rid of that stock look and give you that more curve, the curved CVO style look. Give it a little more style for the 2024s and up. All right, so on the table here we have a black setup, and then we have the chrome. So it all depends on what outfits, your bike. Like I said, there will be you'll need two different setups with this. Get this thing open real quick. All right, so you need to go with the license plate mount. Get in this thing real quick. So you would totally have to remove the current setup here, as you see right here on our 2024 bike. Okay, so we're going later on in the video, we're going to get over here and dig in and get this thing installed, and you can see the difference. Now, like I said, you will need the license plate frame in addition to the bracket. All right, so and it comes with all the mounts that you need. Just kind of tear this thing open real quick. And like I said, shout out to Custom Dynamics. So this is how this thing will look. Of course, with your plate in there. So it gives it a little more sweet look. And it also has a LED inside the frame, so you don't have to worry about providing the light back there, okay? All right. Furthermore, let's get to the action and get this thing installed and see how it goes. All right. All right, now we got the camera moved over to the bike here. Next steps is to remove these two bolts right here. So knock this out real quick. All right, that's one. Get those bolts removed. Put them off to the side, and the bracket comes off just like that. Now, it is plugged up on the other side, so we have to go on the other side of the bike and unplug it from the harness and remove it, and then proceed to install the new one. So let me get the other side plugged up. All right, if you look under there, there's a plug that you're going to plug your other light into. So I had to kind of get the camera up under here. It's real tight, and it depends on how long you had your bike, it can be a little dirty. So you have to take this cover off, and then that'll expose the plug, and then you can pull the bracket off. Well, as I mentioned in the previous clip, we're just trying to get the plug loose from under here now, so that we can pull the bracket off. So you just have to figure out which way the plug comes loose. Bam, there it is. Now the bracket will should come off. Make sure it's not. I'm sorry, yeah. So here's the stock bracket plug. Now this probably has to go back on there, but this is what the plug was attached to. Okay, so, and actually this does have to go back on there. And it sits just like that, actually the other way. It sits just like this. So we're gonna get the other one mocked up and get it over here to get it installed. All right, so I stuck the bracket that it bolts to. I stuck it in there. Kind of put it into place. Now the Custom Dynamics frame mount, it comes with 2 rubber gaskets, so you make sure you put those gaskets on to protect your paint. So you kind of put those in place. I don't know if you want to stick a little glue or tape or something on the other side, but hopefully this stays on. So we're gonna put these into place. I'm gonna set my boats up so I can get them to catch the first go around. Bracket will probably pop out. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see. So I have to stand up here to get these holes to line up. There they go. All right, so then take your tool. All right, get it snugged up there. All right, now that I got it snugged, I can adjust this side of it. I have to loosen up just a little bit, but I'm gonna get the other one started, and then I'll adjust the, get that off so we can hand tighten it. Get it started by hand. All right, so now we got it started. The rubber looks good on there, except for this top piece. So I want to loosen up the top one. I'm sorry, the other side, to kind of adjust my rubber here on this top piece. So rubber gasket. Slide it over just a bit. Oh, I see where it's all right. That's about where it's gonna sit. So now we can take our tool and get it and tighten it on. Actually, all right, so one thing we forgot to do, and I seen it on there, I thought I was gonna have room, so don't make this mistake. One thing we forgot to do is stick the plug for the frame, stick the plug through the hole. I thought the hole was gonna be exposed once we got the bracket on there, but unfortunately it's not, so I'm gonna have to pull it off, and hopefully I can just slide it off and get it through the hole, and but that's how that's gonna sit like that. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna slide it off, get it through the hole. Don't make that mistake, but hey, it is what it is, right? Just unloosen the bolts and redo it. No big deal. All right, so you wanna stick your license plate frame wire through the bracket here. The first time you try it, it's not gonna go. So you kinda have to angle it, get it through here, angle it, point it down. Once you get it started through the hole, and it'll pop right in there. So that's good that they got it to where it doesn't come right out, right? And then they have a little notch for it. Once you get it fixated, they have a little notch for it for the wire to stay and stay safe. So we can get this thing mocked back up. There's a lot to hold on here with the rubber as well. All right, we found out real quick, the best way is to go ahead and snug your frame on here so you don't have to hold it, because trying to hold the frame, hold the rubber and put it through the hole, it's gonna be too much and it's gonna fall apart and get frustrated. So the frame comes with these right here, one for each side. So we're gonna go ahead and get our frame snugged up. That way we don't have to hold it, just for holding purposes. And then we'll go ahead and proceed to put the frame back on here. All right, once you get the frame snugged and bolted on, I personally just did one side because I'm going to take it off for the plate, all right? I guess, or you go ahead and put the plate on at this point. But I would say hold off until you get it mounted on here. But anyways, so that way it makes it a little easier holding the rubber and trying to get this through the hole. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that back through the hole and get this fixated back up on the bike. We'll pull that off until we get it snugged. And we'll make sure we pull the wire through so it's out the way. Looks like we have the hole lined up, so let's go ahead and get it started so we can do the other side. So, we have that lined up. Now we're gonna double check the rubber gasket to make sure it's good to go. Make sure it's on there, there's no issues with it. And then we also have the the top rubber gasket to put back on before we snug it down all the way. So for the most part, this is a easy install, just takes a little patience. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this out real quick and take it from there, yeah. So that side is too tight, so I'm gonna have to loosen up just a little bit. Let me get this side started. Just a little bit. All right, all you do is tighten those two bolts up, get them snug, make sure your rubber is lined up, make sure it's not crooked or anything. The whole bracket's almost impossible to make it crooked. Now you wanna make sure you go on the other side of the, under here, and plug your light up. So we'll plug the light up, we'll test it. Once it's tested, we'll get the, get our mount back mounted up, and it'll be done. All right. Tag light should come on. Yes, indeed. Voila, plug and play. Custom Dynamics kit. And from there, all you have to do is put your tag on. But this right here, it cleans up the back end, gets rid of that this stock right here, gets rid of that look. So it's your preference, whether you like this look or you like this look. It's all up to you, it's your bike. We offer this kit, the description will be in the link below. But you have to buy two parts. You have to buy the mounting bracket and the curved frame. So don't forget both parts to make one part. Until then, hey, you guys be safe, and I appreciate you watching the video. And until next time, peace.